My name is Lecturer Kilaji, Bishop Kenya Michael Tome, speaking in Nairobi National Government this Sunday afternoon, actually, towards evening, about the Word of God. Our topic today is about wages. Monthly wages payment is not a gift, but it's an obligation to the states or government to pay its workers. So I'm saying, actually, wages are not a gift that you can be given or the state giving workers. It is an obligation. They are supposed to pay. If you read actually the book of Luke, which was written by Dr. Luke, chapter 10 verse 7, we are told Jesus Christ, who was also a leader, sent out the 72 of his apostles, which of course they have been 12 of the disciples, but they are also, their number was increased to about 72. Alright? So we are told in verse 7, he told them, stay in the house eating and drinking whatever they give you, for the workers deserve the wages. The workers deserve his wages. Alright? Whatever they give you, for the worker deserve his wages. Do not move around from house to house. He has assured them that since he is sending them, he told them, stay in that house which they are going to minister the word of God and doing other services like healing. Okay, he told them eating and drinking whatever they give them or whatever they give you, for the workers deserve his wages. Do not move around from house to house. Workers deserve wages, payment, monthly wages payment. We are shocked in this government of our president. That is actually the message from God from Dr. Luke in the book we have read. Luke chapter 10 verse 7. He told actually the disciples deserve wages. If you read again Galatians chapter 6 verse 6, whoever is actually even instructing you or teaching you, impacting you knowledge, you are supposed to share whatever you have to that person. For your information, I'm a lecturer clergy, Bishop Kenya Michael Tome. Meaning, I'm a teacher. My students used to even support me sometimes when I am in problem. Alright? My students, pastors, some of them are ordained. I was teaching Africa Inland Church beside Bible College in Narrow County Government for so many years. Pastors who are taking 4 years systematic theology, historical theology, practical theology, and also exegetical theology. I've been actually teaching them, and some of them are big churches. They just come and, increase their education for me to impact the knowledge. And also I've taught Covenant College of Mission, pastors, reverend, bishops, and even government, chaplains. One of them was also, a police chaplain, I know very well, and others also. Even from Kenya Army. Alright? There was a lady called Mary Nditi from Meru. He's actually a police officer. A very senior police officer actually in Department of Prison. He was my student. I was also teaching an American, Dr. Donning. Okay? Reverend Donning, wife. So among others, even at Covenant College of Mission, Narrow County Government. And these students used to support me. They used to, they're workers, some of them are working. They just come to my house because I was a married student and a dean of students at the beside Bible College, African and Church. They used to bring me, when I come home, after classes, I was told whenever they go home to do their, internship or practical in different churches, they used to bring me a lot of gifts. So they are sharing, they are following even Galatians chapter 6 verse 6. It is only the Kenya government of our President, His Excellency Dr. William Samuel Ruto, which is not minding about his workers. Today now there was a looming kind of a strike because this government wants to lay off all Kenya Airport Authority workers, officers, including those who are working there, including everybody in that kind of a Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, including those who are doing even their own business there, and other companies. The president has sold the company to an Indian kind of a company, which of course they have also their own human beings. They cannot actually come and use their money, although because they have bought now the airport for 30 years to be theirs, and they can do anything they wish, to extend it, to reduce it, to employ people, to lay them off. It is actually under the administration of now another country called India company. So we are told today that strike has been postponed of our Kenya Airport Authority workers. And there's also another looming one of, teachers. Kenya National Teachers Service Commission also, and TSC, and also CUPET. The teachers are not paid well. And there's a looming also strike coming up, probably 26 this month. Alright? Because of what? The government is not paying people wages, monthly wages, including even security forces. They are delaying their salaries and they are even cutting them a half. Why? So actually, we need to revive again protest. That's my word. Let us not only allow Kenya Port Authority people to go on demonstrations, or even teachers commissions, workers, alright, and teacher service commissions, and CUPET also, alright, Kenya Primary School Union of Teachers also. We will not allow these people only to go on strike. Let all Kenyans join them to help them, so that the president will be a sleepy kind of a president called William Samoei Ruto government, together with his administrators and also political class units, to see that we will not allow them to keep on messing with our taxpayers' money. Alright, that's my word. I'm also a politician looking forward to be Kenya president of United States of Kenya Republic prior to 2027 election, because this government now is on crashes. Everyone is seeing, the whole world. Alright? Anytime now this president will leave office. We have tried to remove him on 25th June 2024, when this Gen Z generation Z, youth and adults with their parents from 47 county government, 290 constituencies, and 1,450 ward assemblies, kind of parliaments. They came to Nairobi here to come and remove the president. And I also agree myself, I concur with them. We call them Gen Z. Alright? Because of oppression. This government is oppressing workers and all human beings in Kenya, regardless of which tribe you are, which color, which race, which nationality, which religion, which gender. They are all color. They are oppressing human beings, both strangers and also aliens. Alright? Citizen, we are in problem. So we want to join actually a looming kind of protest again anytime. Although Kenya Port Authority have given them, they have postponed theirs until after 2 weeks to allow the government to negotiate. To negotiate what? Well, already the president has already taken the money from another country. He has to obey to do that. Like the way he has done to soldiers who went to die at Haiti. He took the money and the soldiers are there now being crucified in Haiti country. Alright? It's only God which is actually protecting them. Several of them have died there. Alright? And they are not reporting it. Likewise, even people will die now in offices, because those people now will be laid off. Alright? They will die inside offices with no money, and they will die outside when their money are denied. So actually, we need to protest in this country to resist the bad government. In actually the book of Acts chapter 5 verse 29 and 30, bad government need to be resisted. And even Habakkuk has echoed the same. Prophet Habakkuk in the book of Habakkuk, we need to resist the bad government. And any kind of a person, wherever you are, resist oppression. Hakuna haja mtu anakukanyanga na anakuumiza na yeye anaenda kukula pesa yetu kwa ofisi. The president now with his family are very enjoying our taxpayers' money. When people are dying, they are seeing it on televisions. When people are becoming homeless, they are seeing on television. When people are killing each other because of no resources, they are seeing in television. And they are laughing Hatutaki watoto ya matajiri wa chekee watoto ya maskini. We don't want the people to live without to our children, poor Kenyans, homeless, families. I want to be the President of Kenya, of United States of Kenya Republic, for 7 county government, 290 councils and 1,452 assemblies. Period 27 election. Together with my powerful, very powerful Vice President, which of course I was deputized in 2022, but now he has given me an okay. It's called His Excellency Nick Gubo, retired Kenya Army Brigadier. Specialization of that general, okay, Brigadier, is actually band specialist. He is a specialist in music band. And you know even the Bible, that's what we are going to do in heaven. So he has no limitation of knowledge and understanding and wisdom in the music department. Alright, he knows it. And he's going actually to give you also that kind of knowledge for us to praise God. Alright, in that government of ours. We have also Prime Minister. His Excellency retired Kenya Vice President. Was ruled fairly for 10 years. His Excellency Dr. Dr. Kalonzo Musyoka. He is also a Kikuyu Kamba subtribe. He is going to help me in my government. I have also a very powerful lady, which is going to be my wife very near future. In near future, we are married online. The daughter of Supreme People's Power President, His Excellency Dr. Raila Amolo Odinga, youngest daughter, Honorable Inimga Raila Amolo Odinga. The whole world will concur with me. She is now my wife online. Alright? I'm married online completely. Nowadays, we don't have to go and do even weddings or to do dating. We can do it online nowadays. No objection. I was nearly even to go to Migori to one of their functions, but due to unavoidable kind of reason, I not managed to go there because of their family function. So anytime you will see us together. She is a very powerful lady. She's going to be my first lady priestess because I'm a priest, and my wife. Alright? Is actually going to be a priestess. Honorable Inimga Raila Amolo Odinga. I'm a Samburu sub-tribe. My mom was married by Samburu, but I'm a crossbreed myself from Israel background. Crossbreed. My mom was a widow, and I know how it is. She was also another missionary, kind of a housemaid servant of Esther Ford, the wife of Dr. Reverend Al Anderson, an American missionary. He did not actually disturb my mom or oppress her. No, he has sponsored me. He has also offered us land in Marsabit County. We got actually farms doing irrigation in Saku County mountain. Alright, near Lake Paradise. Alright, we are settled there in those white men farms with water. Some of the people got even houses. So my mom was among the widows, among the 7 men and widows taken there. So I thank God, and also that priest, although now is the late, Reverend Anderson and Esther Ford Swift, who are now buried in Kijabe African Church, under the directive of the President of Kenya, the second President, His Excellency Dr. Arap Moi. Okay, Daniel Torotich Arap Moi. He was the one who sponsored him. He is the one who sponsored me. He has also connected me with the President. I became actually President Moi Spiritual Affairs Advisor upon graduating from Kapsabebo College. Or I graduated also at the Vision International University, Ramona, California, and affiliate campus here in Kenya. I did also Columbia International University Islamic Studies. So I am a graduate of those 3 institutions of higher learning in theological studies. Alright, I say Vision International University, Ramona, California, an affiliate campus here of United States of America, Lemuru campus. I did also Islamic studies at Columbia International University Distance Learners. I did also studied at the Kapsabebo College, African Church Bisabebo College, accredited College of Kenya, 4 years, and so I ended up being a teacher, and also President Moi Spiritual Affairs Advisor, and currently looking forward to be Kenya President. I went there in 1999 to do my internship at the President Church area, African Kabartoncho African Church, which was built by the President, His Excellency the late President Moi, with 40 Kenya shillings of his own money, and the church belonged to him. It's a straw building with a media house on top. Was strike on lightning, and the lightning struck the church on December 17, 2000. But the Lord has saved us upon finishing the service. I was the pastor in church. The Lord saved us. Why? He got actually strike the church. It was a kind of a judgment. The president brought a lot of items, like speakers, Bibles, and other items, but the church members decided to take it with some other crooked priest. I told them not to take it. They told me, you are a stranger here in Kabartonjo. Alright? And so I let them took it, and the church was struck on by the lightning, and they returned it. Some of the items. They used to take even speakers from Philippines. It is there on online and internet. So I prayed to God to just save me because I was in a foreign land, and the Lord intervened, and He has saved me because my life was under threat. The President Moi also gave me a vehicle. They refused to give me. I still have that kind of a license here with me. Alright? I did not renew it. You can see it online. Which of course 2000. I was supposed to be given by the President a vehicle. President Moi. He gave me also a land. They took it from me. He was also, he told actually the African Church, not African Church, but KANU, Kenya National Union or KANU Party. Kenya KANU, Kenya National African Union Party chairman, Councillor Paul Kotut, to give me a land at Kabartonjo and also other areas. Alright? But they took it from me. So what do I want to say? The Lord strike the church. Okay? Like a prophet Elijah, the prophet of fire. I did not actually pray in purgatory prayer for them to get problem, but God intervened because I was in so much distress. I was in a foreign land, and I was facing a lot of problems like Daniel and Abednego and Shadrach and Meshach in a foreign land. Almost, although it's Kenya, but I was a missionary there in Baringo. The Lord struck the church, and then God saved me. They wanted me to continue staying there, but I said, no, I have to go home. I went there, I don't know what happened again. I was shot on several occasions. The sister Moi again, because it was a church chair lady. I called her when I was in Marsabit. He heard that I was nearly to be killed because it was on media. I was shot, but other people have been killed behind me. So I was relocated to go and teach in Narok Bible College, 2000. From home again there now, from Marsabit to Narok County Government. From Marsabit County to Narok County Government. The priest which took over peace initiative from me was also killed of Anglican Church. I was actually there shortly myself in Marsabit, not many years. Alright, back home after leaving the president church there. The person who took actually peace initiative kind of issue, security matters, because I was representing all priests in Marsabit as one of the security priest of national security of that area. That one was killed. He was crushed by National Police Service helicopter. He is called Bishop Adano Tuye, a Gabra tribe. Another one who took from him again. That one went now with the PC, Professional Commissioner Chalanga, Moses Chalanga, and other many high-profile security officers. And the other another plane again took over from there to be crashed again. And we believe that the government which is doing this. Negligent. The government negligent. Another priest went again. It was my schoolmate. Was one class behind me in high school. Marsabit Boys High School. It's called Tuye William Wako. That one now went again with the Kenya Defense Forces Air Force plane helicopter. He went with the 4 Marsabit members of parliament together with one from Nakuru and many other senior public servants, work officers, including security officers. They went with that. Was crushed during the President Kibaki tenure term, or it was actually, I hope so. Yes. So what God said, those priests of Anglican Church, both of them, Bishop Adono Tuye of Marsabit, Anglican Church, Bishop William Wako, Anglican Church of Marsabit. Both of them went to be with the Lord. I was one of the wife of one of them, called Kabale Adano Tuye. He's calling me constantly. That he's getting a lot of problem. I want also Anglican Church to see that widow. Alright? The other politicians have been actually compensated by the government, but they refuse to compensate the priest. I want also the government to compensate those priests. If they fail to, I'm going to do it myself. The others have been given 30 millions each, but they themselves they are just left in ashes together with their families. See that surely men of God are suffering in this world. And many people are wondering why are people who are not good are striving or are actually succeeding in this world when people who are God fearing are dying anyhow. Alright? The way God operates is just, if we cannot understand, it's beyond our quantum of understanding. That's why Job was complaining a lot. Habakkuk, Job likewise, have been complaining about God. Why were Christian believers suffering? In 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 6. Alright? We are told people who are God-fearing are suffering more than those who are unrighteous. But don't mind, the Lord God is going to sort it out when we reach heaven. But also He can also save us here, if He wishes. But the way God operates is beyond our quantum of understanding. If you read 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 6. Why Christians are suffering, you'll get it there. There was also an Emperor Nero who was cleared with so many Christians that time of Rome. And he left, people were so terrible. So remember, I'm going to compensate all suffering people in my government called United, alright, which is actually going to be to my Liberation Party government and a wing of a small coalition of ODM. We are actually in His Excellency, my near future in law, who is going now to be Africa Union Commission Chairman. He has no person to go, a challenge actually, he's unopposed. His Excellency Sir Dr. Engineer Raila Amolo Odinga. His Excellency Sir Dr. Raila Amolo Odinga is my in-law, for your information. Alright, we need also going to travel with the donkeys and also, camels, because we don't have vehicles. He's going to ride on them. And if they have it, they themselves also, the farm has some vehicles, maybe we can use it, or planes. But to my case, I'm a Samburu community using donkeys up to now. And also, camels. We are still riding on camels, although now we have a tarmac road passing Marsabit to Ethiopia, a very nice one. Our president, retired Kenya President Kibaki, and also President Uhuru Kenyatta, His Excellencies, they have actually helped us with tarmac road. But one way, there's not a feeder roads, which are leaving Nairobi to Ethiopia, and via Egypt, up to even Israel, and Middle East there about, and Europe. Through, if you pass Suez Canal, you can go even to Arab countries, actually, because there's now a tarmac road. We thank also the government, the previous government, but this one is doing nothing of President Ruto. They are just, playing with our little resources. So we thank those presidents, the late President Kibaki, and also retired Uhuru Kenyatta, the all excellencies, for that good work they have done to us. So I am sure Winimga Raila Amolo Odinga is going to be my first lady, priestess, very soon. She will be prepared to milk animals like camels, also goats and cows, because those are our farmers. We are farmers, livestock farmers. And Marsabit is one of the biggest county governments, federal state, independent government called County Government of Marsabit. It is the second biggest after Turkana County, but no development. So I'm sure we need my wife, my first lady, who is going to help me in politics, and he also wants to have an office because he will help me in politics. He has master's degree in political science. He's also a leader of East Africa Legislative Assembly Member of Parliament, representing Kenya in 12 countries. She will be prepared to go and milk animals there very soon, camels, or hire people to milk, We'll hire people to look after our own camels and goats and sheep or cattle, because we have a lot of animals there. And we are going to establish also a kind of meat commission, kind of industry in Marsabit, in Mandera, in Pokot, in Turkana, okay, in Baringo, all where there's livestock, okay. We are going to have meat commissions, industries, all right, and we are going to have a lot of water all over the area, water catchment area. We will not waste water to go to Indian Ocean. We will get it to do irrigation. So those ends now, which we call them upper eastern and lower eastern, and all our county government which are remote, we will actually establish a kind of forestation, a forest kind of, agroforest kind of issue, agroforestry, whereby we are going to grow food. Like now, I think the minister now of that nature is Adan Duale. Minister, His Excellency Adan Barre Duale. He is going to prepare whoever now is going to in the Ministry of Agriculture, whoever he is, because this is not my government. I am not less interested because they are doing nothing. But whoever will be in my government, we are going to do agroforestry all over Kenya. Remote asal areas, arid and semi-arid lands areas. It will be forests like Mount Kenya all over. We are going to engage even Israelites to come and help us. Those countries which are developed and are in a desertification kind of ecosystems, we are going to call them here, be it from Arab countries, all right, to come and help us here to establish a kind of agroforestry. We have a lot of water, and the water table of Marsabit is very high. You will just actually remove it by your own hands. Wells are being dug. We will put now machines all over. But, those areas, Wood Hills, Kasutu Desert there, Shelby Desert, it will be a forest. Up to Ethiopia almost. Okay? It will be a forest. And we are going to tarmac all those areas to be accessible. And we are going to drop water, to use even the water of Lake Turkana. Alright? To do irrigation to help people. And the more water also we are going to do it. Drilling water. Alright? Even one of my stepbrother, Mama Tatu, is a hydrogeo. It's called Honorable Matthew Laltome. He is actually a hydrogeo. He's a University of Nairobi graduate. We has masters in water and petroleum kind of drilling and something like that, and water also. He's an expert in boreholes. So he's going to help us also, another also scientist, because they are there. Okay? Hydrogeos, we have so many of them. I said I was my stepbrother of the Mama Yapili, Musho. My mom was the second wife of Mr. Lakuda the late, and his mother was also the third one. He is a graduate of the University of Nairobi. He's a hydrogeo. No job! He has been there as a speaker of Marsabit County for 10 years. But nothing was seen also much in those times he was there. Saying there was no government, there's no money, they are not provided with money. I don't know how far is that true. So Marsabit is one of the neglected counties, including Pokot, Turkana, Samburus, and also Wajir, Garissa, Mandera, or other areas. Taita Tafeta, Cumberland, okay, like Machakos, Kitui, I've been there. It's the same zone. From Muinki there, Kitui, Machakos, I've been there, Makueni, Low Eastern. There is a water table is high, but people are dying. There is no water. And there's a lot of, water table is very high in those areas, including Machakos, Kitui. I've been there sponsoring people at Mutungulu. I also sponsoring at Machakos, Katisa, and I went also to Makueni, those counties of I've gone all over the country, Kenya. So what I want to say here, look forward for a better life, and that is none other than me, myself, and my government, which is online. Alright, you will check it. My government is online. It is here. Even Obama is there. He's going to take over from me. He's here. Alright? Alright? He's here in this government. The wife of our President now, Ruto, is there. Assistant Minister of Livestock and Agriculture. Livestock Development and Agriculture, Assistant Minister and Member of Parliament. You will be having a flag. Honorable First Lady, Her Excellency Rachel Shebesh Ruto. This is my government. The wife of even my in-law, Dr. Excellency Madam Ida, Dr. Ida Raila Odinga is also a minister in my government. Alright, my law. And also the wife of our president, retired Kenya President, Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta is there, the wife. First Lady, Madam also. Alright. Excellency First Lady Margaret Kenyatta is there, Minister of Health. And my law also Dr. Excellency First Lady, Dr. Ida Raila Odinga is also Minister of Territorial Water Development and Fisheries. We are going to have fishing industries in Kisumu. Alright? We don't have to waste those fish. Also Mombasa. We will have actually export those things. Call those animals. Alright? Fish actually, and other animals also meat. Not only fish. We are going to even Lake Turkana or Yankalani, Marsabit. That is one of the freshest lake in the whole in Africa. Water. And fishing can be done. A lot of fish because Sampurus don't eat fish. Alright? We will have industries there. He's going to have, he's been in charge of that kind of ministry. And Ministry of Defense. We have ministers there. Retired Colonel Timothy Laparia is Minister of Defense. Alright? And also retired IG, Inspector of Police, actually Kome,